Welcome to the Paul Monahan Gymnasium for the Theme Things basketball contest between the Joseph A. High School Cardinals and the visiting Blue Devils of Fairhaven High School. This is Tyler Clark, Swansea Cable Access Channel 9. Pleased to bring you this game live on our Swansea Cable Access Facebook page. And joining me once again is Brady Kudo.
Thanks, Tyler. Welcome, everybody. Case, a little bit of a tall task in front of him against the 11-1 Blue Devils. Key inactives tonight, Colby Campos and Aiden Emerson. I have faith they can win. Tyler, I don't know about you.
I mean, anything can happen, especially in a home game. The Cardinals come in not with a bad record. They come in with a record of 6-6, but facing them are the 11-1 Fairhaven Blue Devils, currently first place in the South Coast Conference, and one of the better teams in the state as you looked at, number 39 overall. The opening tip is going to be controlled by Fairhaven, and right out of the gate, they have an opening shot, and in it goes. That's number 11, Alex D. Almeida. That was any indication, Brady. This is going to be a very fast pump and go offense with the Blue Devils as they get a steal almost immediately now. Another inside look. This is the pass out to number 22. That's Peter Joseph Jr. knocked away by Alex Levesque into the senior section. Very fast pace so far for Fairhaven as they come out, like I said, with an 11-1 record. Joseph Jr. with the ball to number 25, Don Ramos. Quick passing back and forth. Looking inside, now more quick passing. Very good job moving the ball around as Fairhaven trying to get that open look. Case is not giving in though, and it's going to be stolen right there by Jared Sutcliffe. That was fantastic defense in that possession from Case to not give Fairhaven anything. A couple new faces in the starting lineup for Case. Number 24, Nathan Petter is one. Levesque to the hole. He goes in. It goes as well. Alex Levesque ties it. The score is 2-2. Number 10, Connor Rose bringing it over for the Blue Devils. He gets it to Ramos, number 25. Back to Rose. Back to Ramos. He thought about it. He does not shoot it. Fairhaven coach yelling out something. Joseph Jr. now with the ball for the Fairhaven attack. Over to Rose at the top of the key. He's going to dribble in. Passes back to Joseph Jr. Bounce pass inside. Case defense still not giving anything up. Joseph Jr. going to shoot it. No good. Rebound goes to Alex Levesque. So far that Case offense doing a great job. They're not giving Fairhaven any easy looks after that original basket. Levesque trying quickly double teamed, and that pass is stolen as he looks for Sutcliffe. Number 5, Dylan Cantaro with the ball. He gets it over to Ramos. Thought about the shot, does not take it. He's guarded by number 24, Nathan Petter. D. Almeida going to drive with it, and a travel there on Alex D. Almeida. 3 possessions in a row, Brady. Fairhaven did not really get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, Case. I'm going to emphasize that good defense tonight, right? My player to watch for Fairhaven is number 22, Peter Joseph Jr. Likes to shoot the basketball. I stress that this team needs to play perimeter defense. They're going to do it tonight, and I don't know. It's going to be an interesting game.
You do an impressive amount of research for each game, and you came to me and you said the 2 players to watch for Fairhaven are Peter Joseph Jr. and number 5, Dylan Cantaro.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if that ends up being the case. Coach Dan Wenzel yelling out a defensive play for his players.
Looks like a man-to-man, maybe 2-3 zone.
Case definitely going with a zone defense right now. Fairhaven not getting much. The shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Alex Levesque. Levesque quick passing over at Hayden Kane. Now to Keegan Monas, number 3. He gets it over to Levesque. Looks to Levesque to run this offense here tonight. Levesque, very good defense by Joseph Jr. He's going to dish it up. Caton loses the handle. It's on the ground. It's controlled by Sutcliffe and tipped out of bounds by Fairhaven. 5 seconds. There was a brief. Fairhaven briefly had control of the ball, but there was not enough time for a change of possession to reset the shot clock. So Case has 5 seconds to try to get this in and get a shot off. And Levesque is going to do it to Sutcliffe. Actually, they are going to reset the shot clock. I stand corrected. I guess there was enough time in between.
So it looks like the referees made an official, but it's going to be a shot clock violation.
And a timeout called by Fairhaven. So because I was trying to, we were both sitting there listening to what was going on there.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. There were 5 seconds on the shot clock when the ball went out of bounds. But because there was not an official change of possession, the shot clock should not have been reset, and it was by mistake. So put 30 seconds back on. The official counted more than 5 seconds. Actually, 9 seconds went, and the shot clock violation eventually was called. I must say that's a sign of very good officiating there out there. The Fairhaven coach agreed. Coach Dan Wenzel, once he got the explanation, also seemed satisfied. Fairhaven had control of the ball, but I think in order for the shot clock to reset completely for a change of possession, you had to have complete control of it, and there wasn't enough time there.
Complete control and make a basketball move, so whether that be a pivot, a pass, anything of that nature. Case, they were using a 3-2 zone defense, which you don't see a lot of that in basketball. Very rare. Fairhaven plays that more up-tempo style of game, right? They're gonna get looks to the basket, draw fouls. They've done, Case playing actually surprisingly good defense, again, against the 11-1 Fairhaven.
Right, Case
Blue
has
Devils
certainly
too.
held their own up there. Fairhaven scored immediately, and they haven't scored since.
Yeah.
So about 3 minutes have gone by before Fairhaven's made a basket. I mean, Case has only made one as well. But this zone defense for Case is really working. 3-pointer up for the Blue Devils, no good. Rebound controlled by Sutcliffe. If Case wants to win this game, like I said, uphill battle, not impossible, but they'll have their work cut out for them. They're going to have to keep this defensive effort up. Levesque going to drive over to Petter. He's going to shoot it. Bang!
Wow.
Nathan Petter from 3. That gives Case the lead. That Case bet just went crazy. It's under the JV team around us.
You know, their team's hungry, Tyler. They're hungry. They won last time out to Middleborough. Lost a tough one to Bourne. They believe they can beat this Fairhaven team. I know they can beat this Fairhaven team.
They seem to think it. The student section, the cheerleaders, everyone is into it. That was out of bounds off of Case, so Fairhaven will attempt to get the ball in, and they do so. Joseph Jr. going to shoot a 3 from the corner. It's no good, and tipped around on the ground, controlled by Caton. He gets it over to Sutcliffe. That was fantastic hustle. Sutcliffe has to get rid of it. He does so to Levesque. Fairhaven is just shooting nothing right now. They haven't scored in 4 minutes.
They've gone cold.
They've gone cold. They got that opening basket immediately. Case's defense has not given them anything. Levesque's pass is tipped away, controlled by Fairhaven. And that pass goes up, no good, and blocked again underneath. That was number 4, Peyton DeManches, recently into the game for Fairhaven. A lot of contact, no foul was committed. Fairhaven coach Jason Antonio looking for a foul on that, but he didn't end up getting it.
That was clean.
I thought it was clean as well.
Yep.
Caton gives it over to Monas underneath. He's looking along the baseline to Petter, out of bounds off of Petter. So Fairhaven will get it under the basket, getting it into number 4, Peyton DeMant. I didn't really even see him come in. I think he came in. I'm trying to see who he came in for. I think it was number 10, Connor Rose is out, so he came in for Rose.
Yes, he did.
Just doing a quick glance of the roster here. Case's defense, Brady, that zone defense is just
working.
They're not giving Fairhaven any looks.
They've done their homework, especially on Joseph.
Jr. going to shoot it, no good, tipped around, control, that was good. Series of events, Fairhaven, that shot around and no good.
Joseph Jr.'s gone 0 for 5 from the field. They've done their homework.
Well, I mean, Fairhaven, they're shooting. It's not like they're shooting up bricks. I mean, they're all hitting the rim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this kid just putting it up. 3-pointer from the corner is good.
Wow.
Caton for 3. Back-to-back threes for Case. It's 8-2. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. I'm a little surprised at how this game is going so far.
I am shocked.
Fairhaven's an excellent team, as you can see by their record. But this Case defense, I mean, Fairhaven just cannot get anything going. Not clearly getting a good look. The shot is up, no good again. Rebounded by Sutcliffe.
The talk of the town today, Tyler, was, oh my God, Case is playing Fairhaven. Little shorthanded. They're going to get blown out.
That's certainly what I would
look at people, I said, yeah, maybe it's not going to be as close as you think, but I think they have a chance.
Levesque for 3, that's no good.
They have a chance.
That foul was on Jared Sutcliffe. That's the first foul of the game for either team. We're almost at the end of the first quarter, so it's been clean for both teams. A couple subs coming in for the Blue Devils. Number 31, Jason Mata is in, and number 20, Reese Antunes is in as well.
Joseph's out.
Joseph's out, and I didn't see who else came out. I think D. Almeida came out.
Yes.
No, he's still in there.
No, who came out?
I'm trying to I'll figure it out soon enough who came out as well. Seeing a quick break in the action. Fairhaven has not scored in almost 6 minutes.
Yeah, Ramos came out.
All right. And that basket's going to break the rut. That was D. Almeida finally puts it in to get Fairhaven back on the board. It's 8-4. Sutcliffe back. That was almost a backcourt violation to Levesque. He's a fantastic ball handler. That would have been blocked. Coach Inman's looking for a foul. I thought it was a clean block. I didn't hear anything from up here. Fairhaven now with the momentum. Once they break Case out of that rhythm there in that defense, they might get some looks. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Sutcliffe. He's going to give it over to Levesque. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. 8-4 the score. Case still with the lead. The heels of 2 3-pointers. Kind of right back-to-back there from Header and Caton. This is Sutcliffe, and it counts! And he'll get a free throw. Dylan Cantara with the foul. That's the team's first. Number 15 is in, Logan Barabee. And Cantara comes out.
Number 15, Logan Barabee, onto the floor for Fairhaven.
And 1 free throw coming up for Sutcliffe. And it's around the rim and no good. Fairhaven with the rebound. Peyton Demanch with the ball. He's going to quick pass up to Antunes to Demanch again. Fairhaven's not getting a look. Case back to that shutdown defense. 3-pointer from the corner is good. Reese Antunes drains that 3. I figured it was only a matter of time until Fairhaven got going to the outside shot. You can't keep a great shooting team in check forever. And a foul there, a reaching foul. Foul is on Demanch.
Another thing Alex Levesque does really well is drawing fouls. Another reason why he's so successful. And he uses, he's 5'4", I'm 5'4", so we're roughly the same height. And he uses that to his advantage in drawing fouls because you can get low and other players don't really realize that got him in that midsection when he's so low.
He certainly drew a foul there. They got 8 seconds on the quarter clock. Might hold for the final shot. This is going to be Kate, and he's going to shoot it. Levesque in the corner. No good around the rim. He had a great look. That'll do it here. As Brady, even you gave an ovation there. Case with a 10-7 lead. I must say, I am pleasantly surprised at the outcome of that first quarter.
Shocked. They cut it close, right? Now it's a 3-point lead, but they came out. Fairhaven went on that 6-minute scoring drought.
Yeah, that was
6 minutes. If you don't know basketball, that's unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of.
For a team that's 11-1, I might add.
11-1, shoot the 3 ball extremely well. Love the inside game. Get a lot of good looks at the rim. What more can you say than just, oh my God, this is absolutely shocking.
10-7, so this can certainly go either way. For all I know, Fairhaven
right now, but
go on a huge run, but
no.
Right out of the gate, Fairhaven got that opening basket. You're gonna be like, oh, here we go, 11-1
that's
team,
what I
and
thought.
then Case answers right back. No scoring for a couple minutes. 3-pointer. Was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, yep.
Case has a little bit of fire in them in this game. Do a quick point breakdown for the first quarter.
When I was on the court during warm-ups, I could sense, especially with Jared Sutcliffe and Hayden Caton, I sense this fire in them.
Right.
And I don't see that when I'm on the court during warm-ups. I don't see that all the time. And even on the bench, who was it? I think it was Steven Senecal was like, let's go, here we go. We can do this. Coaches Puccio and Wenzel were like, you know what, we can do this, we have a chance. And you want to be successful, you need that.
But it's worth noting, too, that Case going with a short bench tonight. They only have 3 players on the bench. Senior Aiden Emerson is inactive, and Colby Campos, another one of their usual starters, isn't actually here. He's visiting, I believe, Providence College.
PC before I even get to that, I mentioned on our last broadcast, Amber Aruda.
Yep.
Her #1 sport is volleyball.
Yep.
Colby Campos' #1 sport is soccer. PC, Providence College, offered him a scholarship to play soccer. So he's visiting them tonight, or else the scholarship offer was actually going to be withdrawn, is what I heard. So obviously that's awesome for Colby, that a Division I soccer scholarship. That's awesome, but obviously a big loss for Case. What you would think is a big loss, but
So far, I mean,
by the look of it,
Case has held their own. By the way,
Absolutely.
that foul was on Peyton DeManch for the Blue Devils.
that's his second foul.
That's his second foul. Sutcliffe, unfortunately, is 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight, so he cannot take advantage. I was going to do a point breakdown before. I'll quickly do it now. So far through this game, Alex Levesque has 2 points. Hayden Caton with 3. Nathan Petter has 3, and Sutcliffe has 2 for Case. For the Blue Devils, Alex De Almeida with 4 points, and Reese Antunes has 3. That's the scoring for both teams. That floater is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Fairhaven. That was Barabee. And a foul. Going to be on Moniz, I believe.
5. That's on Caton.
Actually on Caton, yep. His first, team second. That's not a shooting foul. So over a minute into the quarter, almost stolen by Levesque. Nobody scored yet. Either team knocked away by Sutcliffe and controlled by Case. That's Levesque. He's going to give it to Sutcliffe in transition, and it goes. Jared Sutcliffe makes it a 12-7 lead. Case going back to that zone defense. I don't know what Coach Dan Wenzel worked on in practice this week,
I think
but
the
it's
basketball
working.
gods are with us tonight, Tyler. Either
I did
that
not
or we're the lucky charm.
Expect this Case defense to be
No.
this shut down so far as they force another turnover there. Levesque thought about a 3, does not take it. Underneath the Sutcliffe, and it goes! Jared Sutcliffe, and a timeout called by Coach Jason Antonio for the Blue Devils. It is 14-7, 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Boy, this Case team is fired up right now.
This will probably be the only time this season where I say I have no words. I have no words. Fairhaven, I think one mistake they did, I talk about teams doing their homework, they spent too much time on Levesque. My opinion, they spent too much time on Levesque. Sutcliffe leads all scorers right now with 6. And Sutcliffe, I think, is the most underrated player on this Case team.
I agree with you.
And you leave him open like they just did, wide open in the block. Can't do that. Can't do it with Sutcliffe. Can't do it with Nathan Petter. You can't do it with Alex Levesque, for God's sake. You can't do it with anybody. And that's why the score is 14-7.
It's 14-7, and I think the scoreboard says a lot more. I mean, Fairhaven, it's not like they're getting, I bet the best way to describe it, it's not like Fairhaven's getting quick open looks and just missing them.
No, not at all.
Their way, Case is making that shot clock trickle down near the end. Fairhaven has to shoot a fairly ugly shot they don't want to shoot. And Peter Joseph Jr., the star player, is back in, number 44. Ian Conti is in as well for Fairhaven. No other changes, I don't think.
No.
Case is going with their same starting 5. Like I said, they only have 8 players dressed on the whole team. Number 2, Preston Dyer. 14, Kyle Johnson. And number 11, Steve Senecal, the only other players on their bench. And out of bounds off of Fairhaven. Boy, Coach Dan Wenzel's fired up too. I'm surprised the sport coat is still on at this rate.
I believe, I believe each team, I could be wrong, has about 6 turnovers.
Probably about that. We don't really keep track of that.
Yeah, I should start.
We don't.
I don't.
But you do enough. I mean, we need a stats guy.
I do points and rebounds for both teams.
Let's really enhance our Swansea cable access experience here. Sutcliffe gonna shoot it, and it goes. Jared Sutcliffe is shining. He's got 8 points. It's 16-7. Case with the lead. I'm so blown away. Fairhaven has not even scored in this quarter. We're 2.5 minutes in.
Fairhaven has.
Here they go. And a travel call.
Trying to get away with the extra step. Another sub coming in. That's number 25, Dominic Ramos, coming in for Jason Mata.
Coach Jason Antonio getting explanation from the official about why a travel was called.
Yeah, I saw 3
He's not
steps.
really too happy about it, but I thought it was a right call. That was far too many steps. And Petter underneath and a foul. Foul's going to be on number 25, Don Ramos, his first, the team's fourth. They'll put Petter on the line for a couple free throws. Fortunately, Case is 0 for 3 on free throws tonight. And that one's in and out, make it 0 for 4.
Connor Rose returns for Fairhaven.
If I remember correctly, Case's free throw shooting this year hasn't really been that great anyway.
Yeah, not. There we go.
That
1
one's
for
good.
5.
I mean,
Better than
Alex
nothing.
Levesque is pretty automatic at the free throw line, but beyond him, from what I remember, Campos
Levesque, Caton, and Campos
are usually the top right. That's what I was going to say, those 3 players, but
Maybe Keegan Monas. He usually goes like 1 for 2.
right. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Alex Levesque. Levesque going to drive to the hole, in and out. Rebound controlled by Joseph Jr. for Fairhaven. Now coming the other way, Fairhaven still looking to score. Past the control of that rebound, he does so. Raposa gonna shoot it, and around it goes. Actually, Logan Barabee, excuse me. I thought it was Raposa.
From up here,
That looked like a travel.
That did.
Coach Jan Wenzel looked for a travel too, and knocked out of bounds by Fairhaven.
it's okay.
And looks like Sutcliffe is gonna get it in for Case.
I'm trying to get Levesque open.
He's going to try to get, he does still get it to
Yeah.
Levesque. Levesque's closely guarded by Connor Rose. It looks like Fairhaven also going with the zone defense. High pass for Modis. He has to save it, and he does so, but goes right to Fairhaven. Good hustle at least. Fairhaven going to dish it underneath. The shot is up. It's no good. That was blocked. And it goes to Sutcliffe, who gets it over to Levesque. So Fairhaven, at least, with that basket from Barabee, is not being shut out in this quarter at 17-9.
Yeah.
Halfway through the second quarter, 4 minutes remaining.
They've gone, I think, 1 for 9 from the field. I could be wrong.
This quarter,
Yeah.
Sutcliffe for 3, a little too hard. Rebound goes to Levesque. He's going to try and reset. That was like a missile, that shot from
Yeah, that
Sutcliffe.
Nice
Little-
line drive.
Yeah, not really the trajectory you want to take when you're shooting a basketball. Levesque puts it up. That was partially blocked, I think.
Partially blocked,
That
and
was
they
just-
just trapped him. That's good defense by Fairhaven.
That a clean defense from the Blue Devils. Now Fairhaven with the ball. And more quick passing going on, and a travel there called by Fairhaven. Coach Jay Menza wanted a travel
That's
call
their
before that.
third travel this quarter. You want to win games, this is going to sound kind of obvious, but you don't travel. That's poor execution. Coach Wenzel going to call a timeout.
Coach Jay Menza going to call a timeout. He knows that he has a very short bench here.
Yeah.
He just said, Jared, are you okay? Jared looks like he was trying to catch his breath, so we might see more timeouts getting called here.
Yeah.
Near the end of the half. I mean, that's a lot of stamina to pretty much go the whole game.
Absolutely. Which I don't know when they'll work in their bench. Coach Wenzel didn't tell me that.
Right, because, so Brady went over this. I mean, you would never think it by listening to how good you are. You're only in 8th grade. Coach Jen Wenzel's also a teacher at Case Junior High, so you actually talked to Coach Jen Wenzel
I see him sometimes.
after school today, so you get a little bit of an inside scoop with him, and he basically, well, I'm not going to say what he told you. You can tell us what he told you.
He didn't tell me much. He told me that the game plan was simple. That was to win the basketball game. And obviously
game
it's to
plan.
execute on both sides of the floor, which is what you would do regardless, even if it's in your game plan or not. And he just gave me the starting 5. In the starting 5, they played the whole game, and they played it so well. Like, I can't put in words how well they played. I mean, granted, there's only 17 points on the scoreboard,
But Fairhaven's a fantastic-
they've held the best team, my opinion, the best team in the South Coast Conference to under 10 points when there's 3 minutes left in that first half.
I'll have to look up some info at halftime. I know Fairhaven's only loss was to New Bedford Vogue, who's
That was
also a
to they
fantastic.
lost to
Was it
DR.
DR actually? Nathan Petter, as I'm talking, he's got 6 points.
Quietly had a good game.
So the
5
2
points
leading
and a
scorers,
rebound.
actually the top 3 leading scorers for Case are not named Alex Levesque. As surprising as that is, Levesque only has 2 points. Sutcliffe leads Case scorers with 8. They're leading 19-9. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the half. Levesque to Petter. He's going to shoot a three. No good. That was wide open. He had plenty of time, but he could not get that to fall. You even stood up for that. The student section wanted
Looks like it was going to go in, but
the shot is up for the Blue Devils. That's good. Logan Barabee puts that in. I believe he has all of their points this quarter. He has 4 this quarter. He does. That's what I thought. Petter going to shoot baseline shot. Swish!
Nathan Petter's my MVP.
Nathan Petter. I was going to say between Petter and Sutcliffe.
7 points and a rebound.
Back to a 10-point lead and a foul on Case.
Good call by the official.
That
That looks like a travel from up here, but Keegan barely got that little push in first. Good call by the official.
So Keegan Monas picks up the foul there, his first. No one's in any foul trouble. DeManch has 2 fouls to Fairhaven, but that's it.
Yeah, and I want to watch him. He's their 6th man off the bench, and he's a key role player for this team, and they can't afford to lose him.
Certainly not. Fairhaven now looking to get another look at the basket. Case just smothering defense. Kantara going to shoot a 3 off the top of the backboard. No good. And it's controlled again by the Blue Devils, and that's also no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Sutcliffe, and a foul. Boy, for the 2 players that you mentioned, Tamini Kantara and Joseph Jr., they both have a combined 0 points in this game.
It's just blown me away. Logan Barabee has actually surprised me a lot. He's their reserve center, and he has
4 points.
Does he have the most points? No, him
He's
and
tied
D'Almeida.
with D'Almeida, right. They both have 4, but your leading scorers only have 4. 3-pointer, no good. That was Caton. I saw that from here. That was a little too hard.
Yeah.
Case has levered that 3-point shot this game. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. See if Case come out here in the second half. Joseph Jr., that I knew that wouldn't last.
Yep.
I knew he was going to score eventually. That was only a matter of time, especially when he gets a wide open 3 like that.
Yep.
21-14. Levesque, he's going to cut, now trying to pass it to Petter and nipped out of bounds. And Levesque is surprisingly going to want to get this in, and he does so, looking for Sutcliffe. And it's controlled by Jared.
Oh, wow.
And stolen by Fairhaven along the baseline.
I
and
think
out
he
of
stepped
bounds.
out. Yeah. Good call
Stepped
by
out
the
of bounds.
official.
That was right in front of the student section, and
Yeah,
they kind
he
of went
barely
ballistic
slipped out.
when
That
that
was a good
happened. Looks like some officials are going to get together and talk
The
about.
shot clock was not reset.
Shot clock was not reset, so that's going to have to reset. They're going to have to figure this out. I think the shot clock official.
Coach Antonio was wondering, Jason Antonio, head coach of the Blue Devils, was questioning the out-of-bounds call on the baseline, and the shot clock did also not reset. So
they said that Fairhaven was out of bounds, had possession.
And they were.
Then stepped out of bounds. That's dangerous. Controlled by Sutcliffe, though, to Petter to Levesque. Outside look is dangerous for him if he gets an open look. 53 seconds remaining here in the first half. Levesque, Monas thought about it, does not take it to Sutcliffe. He's getting it over to Petter now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Levesque trying to call a play. 6 seconds. Levesque gonna dish it. No good. Rebound controlled by Fairhaven. 35 seconds. Looking underneath. Tipped away. And that's stolen by Case. So they might try to hold for the final shot or at least come close. Levesque. Offensive foul there. Offensive foul. The student section erupted, but it was an offensive foul, so it doesn't count. Coach Jan Menzel telling him to think. 22 seconds. Fairhaven can hold for the final shot if they want to. That was almost stolen. Now look to the corner. Kantara for 3. No good. Rebounded by Moniz. They have 12 seconds. Case needs to hold this for the final shot. 8 seconds. Levesque gonna cut. Now looking up, Header gonna shoot the three, no! Good off the back of the rim, and that'll do it here for the first half. Score is 21-14. Quick point breakdown before halftime. Alex Levesque has 2 points, Hayden Caton has 3, Nathan Petter has 8, Jared Sutcliffe also has 8. For the Blue Devils, Alex D'Almeida has 4, Logan Burgby with 4, Reese Hantunes and Peter Joseph Jr. with 3 apiece. So we are going to take a quick break for halftime. If you're watching this live on our Swansea Cable Access Facebook page, I thank you for joining us, and we will be right back to bring you second half action. Welcome back to the start of the second half. The Paul Monahan Gymnasium. Tonight's game between the Joseph Bates High School Cardinals and the visiting Blue Devils of Fairhaven High School. This is Tyler Clark, Swansea Cable Access Channel 9. Pleased to bring you this game live on our Swansea Cable Access Facebook page. And with me is Brady Kudo. Brady, the score is 21-14. Case was not expecting that.
No.
I paused there for a reason because you weren't expecting it either.
Yeah.
Fairhaven, though, gets a bucket there to get this going. Connor Rose. That zone defense that you kept talking about from Case in that first half was just really, really shut down. Fairhaven looks like they're on a bit of a run now as Dom Ramos puts it in. So Fairhaven just very quickly here as Brady drops his water and a foul there on Fairhaven. Foul's going to be on Alex D'Almeida.
It's the team's first of the second half.
His first, the team's first of the half. So we went almost the entire first quarter without a foul, and now we have 37 seconds into the second half before we finally have a foul. So Fairhaven only had 14 points there in the first half. Keegan Moniz misses the layup and blocked from behind. Wow, that was a great block by Alex D'Almeida, all ball. And Case will attempt to get this in again. So obviously what Coach Jason Antonio said to his Fairhaven team there at halftime worked because they're coming out with a bit of fire under them.
Absolutely.
They would go minutes without anything there in the first half, and then controlled by Petter along the baseline, trying to get in. He does so to Levesque. Levesque pushes underneath the Sutcliffe, blocked from behind again, and a reaching foul there on Fairhaven. With Don Ramos, or Dom Ramu, I think might be how you say his name.
Yeah,
his second, team's second. Case doesn't have any player with more than 1 foul. Sutcliffe drops it to Levesque. That's a reset of the shot clock too. Levesque now underneath the Sutcliffe. He's going to put up a floater, no good. And rebound controlled by the Blue Devils. I figured it was a matter of time until Fairhaven kind of got going, and that's what they're doing here. And Coach Dan Wenzel notices it and calls a timeout. Fairhaven with 6 quick points here in this half to make it 21-20. 6 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Well, Brady,
they looked like a completely different team.
Just gonna say, that sequence of events kind of sucked all the enthusiasm out of this gym.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of Fairhaven fans here tonight. Coach Wenzel saying, "Suck it up, draw contact." Right? Now, what more can they say? They just got it. We're what, a minute and a half into the quarter. Yeah, brain fart. They're not being as aggressive as they were in the first half.
So it's, I mean, the whole energy in this gym is just kind of sapped. Somewhat, I hate to say it, but at this point right now, Keisha's is gassed. I mean, the same 5 players have played. They haven't utilized the bench.
I suspect they will soon.
It's a short bench because senior Aiden Emerson inactive. Not sure why. Maybe they've been injured. I didn't get a chance to find out why. Colby Campos not here at all. So Case only, like I said, only has 3 players on the bench that are dressed. Fairhaven led 2-0 at the very beginning of the game, and since then they have not led. But they are closed this in and with a steal, and that gives them the lead. Don Ramu. Well, the Fairhaven crowd is into it now. It's almost like And a foul there on Fairhaven. Foul's going to be on Remove. That's his third.
If they're smart, they'll take him out.
I would imagine they're going to.
I don't think they are.
No, Coach Antonio looks like he's going to leave him in.
Yeah.
Mona's got a couple of free throws here. First one is good. That'll wreck and tie it. It's like someone just took all the energy in the stadium, put it in a vacuum cleaner, and sucked it out by how this half has gone. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound goes to Fairhaven. I mean, they've already scored more points in this quarter than they have in the first two. In either quarter, they scored 7 apiece.
Yep.
They've already got 8, and we're not even 2 minutes in. This is the Fairhaven team I was expecting that we've seen here in this half.
Yeah. The fast-paced, high-energized Blue Devils.
And it looks like they might finally be getting that. This Case defense again holding firm, but that shot is good. D'Almeida going to give Fairhaven the lead again, 24-22. Case needs to find a way to become reinvigorated, and a foul there in D'Almeida. Barabie's in, Ramu comes out.
Number 15, Logan Barabie returns to Fairhaven.
And Levesque going to get the inbounds pass, trailing by 2. Case needs to do something here. They've already given up 10 points in the quarter. I think they wouldn't even realize it would hit them, and it was just so rapid fire.
Yeah.
You're surprised. I'm surprised. Everybody's just
stunned.
The two real tales of being stunned in this game. Sutcliffe in and out. That was the first half that would have gone in.
Yeah.
Joseph Jr., quick pass to the corner. No look. Here's the shot from Fairhaven off the backboard. No good. Rebound goes right to Keegan Monas. He's going to slow it down, give it back to Levesque. Monas with the ball, gets it to Petter. Case still yet to utilize anyone on that bench. It's the same 5 players that have played the whole game. It's a lot of stamina there and a kick ball. It's fair. Case is going to keep possession of that because that was a kick ball.
Yeah.
So when there's a kick ball, the possession stays with whoever had the ball in the pass, and the shot clock resets. That's just because the ball can just kind of go anywhere when it's kicked. Mona's trying to get it in, and it's tipped and goes right to Fairhaven. And to the lane, that was partially blocked, I think, and that's controlled by Case. Levesque going to control this. That was a very confusing sequence. Case only with 1 point in this entire half in this quarter. Levesque lost the handle, got it back to Sutcliffe, to Monas, back to Levesque. He's going to think about a 3, now going to drive, puts it up and fouled. That foul's going to be on Connor Rose.
Fairhaven foul number 10, Connor Rose, his first.
Team's fifth already of the half.
Yeah, they're going to be careful. If they get into a bonus quickly, you put the wrong guy at the line, Case will make you pay.
Levesque makes that free throw. He's nearly automatic.
Yeah.
They're at quiet night for Alex, only 3 points. I think he had Case's first bucket of the night, and then that's the first points he's had since then.
Levesque 3 points, 4 rebounds.
Second free throw, figure that was coming. Levesque's free throw percentage has to be north of 90% this year. I mean, he's just
close. I'd say right about 90.
Very good. It's tied again. Case has 3 points this half. They all come from free throws. 24-24. Fairhaven just passing the rock around, looking to get a good shot. Case going back to that zone defense, not giving them anything. Joseph Jr. now inside to D'Almeida on the ground, gets back to Joseph Jr. He'll shoot it and does not get it. Rebound though, put around and in. Dylan Cantora, his first 2 points. Surprisingly quiet night for him as well. That'll give Fairhaven the lead again, 26-24. Sutcliffe underneath, and a foul, and it counts! Nathan Petter will briefly tie it.
Oh, man. This place just went nuts. Case not in the bonus yet. One more, I believe, and they'll be in the bonus.
Right, Fairhaven not quite in the minor. I would imagine unless Fairhaven doesn't foul at all the rest of the half, the Case will get some bonus free throws at some point. Petter's free throw, he got it. That gives Case the lead.
That was a clutch free throw from Nate.
27-26.
He's got 10 points and a rebound.
I have him as 11 points right now, unless I miscounted. We can compare this later on. The shot for Fairhaven is good. Alex D'Almeida's getting going. He's got 8 points. That gives the lead back to the Blue Devils.
He surprised me this game, D'Almeida.
Levesque to Sutcliffe. He's going to drive, and an offensive foul on Jared Sutcliffe. That was the correct call.
Yes, it was.
Offensive foul charge to number 33, Jared Sutcliffe, his second.
Good job taking the charge. I believe that was.
Cardinals' first team foul.
I think that might have been Kentata.
I didn't
I'm
actually
not
say
sure,
it.
but that was a good job, whoever it was, taking the charge.
That was a good call. Fairhaven with new light. They've doubled their point total from the first half already. They have 28. They had 14 the entire first half. Now looking to get an open look as Case goes back to the defense. I'm very surprised that they still have not utilized any substitutes. They're still going with that starting 5. And the shot, that's way high. Rebounded by Joseph Jr., who missed the layup. Coach Dan Wenzel begging Levesque to slow it down.
Yeah, that's what they need right now.
Levesque underneath for Sutcliffe, and it's turned over. Controlled by the Blue Devils. To the lane goes the Manch. It's no good. It's controlled by Moniz. He's going to get it to Levesque. Levesque thought about a 3. Fairhaven, I must say, has not given him that look. Petter for 3. Bang!
Wow!
Nathan Petter with 14 points tonight.
14 points.
A career night for Nathan Petter.
I'd say.
That gives Case the lead again. They're up by 2 and a foul there. That was before the shot.
That was on Kate in his second. So they're going to watch him.
Foul number 5, Hayden Caton, his second, the team's second.
Hayden Caton picks up that foul. His second, the team's second. Cam Sauve in the game, for the Blue Devils, and Joseph Jr. comes out. So, Case a little slow there to the start, but they've come to life here at the end of this, middle of this quarter, and a foul there on Fairhaven.
$33? No.
See what that foul was on.
That's
going to put Case in the bonus.
It's the team's 7th.
Foul's on Sauve, his first and the team's first. So that's going to put Levesque in a 1-1. So this is going to be huge, Brady. The rest of this game, Case is at least in the bonus.
Yeah, the rest of the game, they're in the bonus. You're correct.
And Levesque makes the free throw because of course he does.
Now Levesque is going to come alive because if they have to foul and Levesque takes those good look, takes at the rim, I'll finish when he's done. I want him to concentrate.
Yeah. And he got that one too. Case back to a 4-point lead, 32-28.
Yeah, like I was saying, Levesque takes those hard takes at the rim, finishes really good, whether it's with the Euro step or just straight up. That's how he draws a lot of his fouls. That's how he gets a lot of his points at the free throw line.
And he's made all his free throws tonight.
Yeah, it's been a quiet night so far for him, but that'll end shortly.
3-pointer for the Blue Devils. Reese Antunes answers right back. Makes it a 1-point game. He's got 6 points. Caton, long pass to Moniz. Moniz is just dripping with sweat out there. I mean, these Case players have got to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Fairhaven's probably played about 11 or 12 guys in this game.
Yeah.
And Case is just the starting 5. Moniz to Caton. He's going to give it back to Moniz. A lot of heart, though, for these Case starters. Levesque trying to get a shot off. He's not going to be able to do it. Sutcliffe actually heaves up a prayer, and it's no good. Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
Coach Dan Wenzel was not happy that his shot did not get off, but Case did not get any open look there. 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Case still with a 1-point lead. It's 32-31. Fairhaven with a lot of fresh legs out there that might make a difference at the end of this. Case's defense holding firm. The shot is no good. Rebound goes to Petter. Gets it up to Sutcliffe. He'll go to the lane, and he missed it right onto the rim. That would have been huge. Fairhaven now might hold for the final shot. Their coach might be asking to. Actually, they're going to shoot it, and it's in! And a foul. Levesque picks up the foul, and the three-pointer goes. So, Sov gets the three-pointer. Wow, what a momentum shift that was.
Yeah.
That's all you can say right now. Brady just looks deflated. Suave's shot is around and in. 35-32. Caton has to get it in. He does something, and a foul there.
DeManch his three
That's
fouls.
DeManch's third foul.
Number 4, King DeManch. Teammate.
Oh, and they fouled the wrong guy.
That's
Fouled the wrong guy.
Yeah, fouled the wrong guy there. DeManch knew it too. Wrong person to foul. 1-1 coming up for Levesque. And he got it. That at least get some momentum back.
He's got
Case.
7.
That's 7 points for
4
Levesque.
rebounds.
I believe 5 of those have come by way of foul shots.
I believe you're correct.
All in this quarter.
Yeah. Yep.
And he got that one too. He's nearly automatic. Fairhaven has 4 seconds. They're gonna have to shoot it. Quintara puts it up, and it's no good. The rebound goes to Caton, and that'll do it here for the third quarter. So Fairhaven with a 21-point quarter. Case with 13 points. That wasn't too bad, but Fairhaven with a 1-point lead right now, 35-34. Let's do a quick point breakdown, then I have a point I need to make. Levesque has 8 points for Case. Keegan Ronas has 1. Caton has 3. Nathan Petter leading all scores in this game, I might add, with 14
The
points.
MVP.
Jared Sutcliffe has 8. For the Blue Devils, Quintara with 2. Connor Rose with 4. Alex De Almeida with 8. Logan Berraby has 4. Reese Antunes has 6. Peter Joseph Jr. has 3. Dominic Ramu has 4. And Cameron Swave has 4. So Alex is down there. You're
Yeah.
Brady.
My middle name's Alexander.
Is it really?
It is,
Coincidence. Okay, well that works out then. So Brady, pardon me, I've said this a couple of times in this game, but I'm going to wonder if the difference is going to be that the short bench. Those Case starters have played 3 full quarters. All 5 of them are just dripping with sweat. Fairhaven has, I think, played every player on their roster except 3. They have not played Ryan DeLauriers.
Yep.
They have not played Jason Mott. Actually, Mott, I think,
Mott came in.
They haven't. Garrett Burnett. So
They haven't played Brunette, and they haven't played
DeLauriers. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. 11 players have played in this game for Fairhaven versus 5 for Case. And of those 11 players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them have scored. So Fairhaven utilizing a really deep bench. I want to see if that's going to pay off. I mean, Case is going to still fight for another quarter.
That's what they got to do.
They're only down by a point. Petter thought about a 3. Does not shoot it. Levesque going to shoot a 3. No good. And the rebound goes right to Berraby for the Blue Devils. And the three-pointer is up, and it's around the rim. No good. Rebound is controlled, and still controlled. Joseph Jr. thought about it. He's going to shoot a floater now, and it's no good. Rebounded by Sutcliffe. Coach Ann Wenzel telling Alice Levesque just to slow it down.
They got time, yeah.
They have time.
Definitely.
Regardless of how this game ends, I'll say it now. Levesque going to shoot it, and he's fouled! I was going to say Case has shown a lot of heart in this game.
Yes, they have. That's what makes them So good. That's why I think they're worthy of a state tournament, is because out of all the teams in the South Coast Conference, this team has the most heart. This team has the most passion for the game of basketball.
And Levesque's free throws in and out. That's the 10% we talked about that he does miss. Case does have the lead right now. It's 36-35. Looking underneath, Fairhaven, the shot is up, and it's around and in. Logan Barabee, that's going to give Fairhaven the lead back. Coach Dan Wenzel looking for a foul from the official, does not get it. And in the corner, out of bounds, off of Case. Fortunately, Case is just like I said, they're starting to look gassed right now. I mean, you only expect so much stamina out of your players.
They need to put in they need to put in Stevenson.
They need to get something else. I'm surprised that they haven't yet. The baseline shot is no good. Rebound goes to Sutcliffe.
They just give Keegan Moniz like a 2-minute break, really.
Moniz just looks exhausted right there at the top of the key. I can see it. Sutcliffe into Moniz now. He puts it up and in. This Kings team is not going away. No. They retake the lead. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. It's 38-37. Incredible effort from Case against this Goliath of a Fairhaven team. The shot is up and no good. Rebound goes to Sutcliffe.
This has been the David versus Goliath, right? Case obviously being the David, Fairhaven being the 11-1 Goliath.
I mean, I don't usually think of Fairhaven as a Goliath of a team, but this year they just happen to be just very, very good. Levesque along the baseline and tipped around, saved by Fairhaven. What an effort by Logan Barabee there. I'll give credit where credit is due. And the shot is up and in. Connor Rose. That gives Fairhaven the lead again. There's been so many lead changes in this half. Mona is going to shoot a little baseline jumper. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Barabee. Fairhaven just trying to slow it down. They seem like they definitely have the momentum in their favor right now. Antunes with the ball. And it's tipped around on the ground. Nice hustle from Case, but all for naught. Hook shot, in it goes. That's Dylan Cantara. He's got 4 points. I believe this is Fairhaven's biggest lead of the night, which is only 3. Modas gives it to Levesque. Levesque over to Sutcliffe. He shoots a 3. Got it!
Wow! 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 Wow!
Jared Sutcliffe for 3. That's going to tie it. 41-41.
Oh, they got to watch Joseph on the baseline. There he comes.
He's only got 3 points, but that can change at any time. 3-pointer for Fairhaven, in and out. Rebound controlled by Sutcliffe, and a timeout called by Coach Dan Wenzel of Case. Wow, I'm going to catch my breath for a second. It's 41-41. Case still going with the same 5 starters out there. I must say, I have to say this as well, Coach Dan Wenzel does have to watch himself and getting a technical. He's been jawing at that official a lot this game, and the official just kind of warned him over there.
And if not, Jeremy Puccio is a great assistant coach.
They try to, all right.
He is.
Just going to be very careful. Nice routine out there by one of the cheerleaders. Let's take care of a couple things right now. The head coach for the Cardinals is Dan Wenzel. Assistant coach is Jeremy Puccio. Team captains are Alex Levesque, Aiden Emerson, and Jared Sutcliffe. For the Blue Devils, their head coach is Jason Antonio. Assistant coaches, JJ Nunes and Cody Rodrigues. Team captains are Peyton DeManch and Dylan Cantara. So, Case, 41-41 in a game that I honestly didn't think they were going to win before this started.
Now,
and I don't think many people really...
This is kind of like, if you know college basketball, we have the March Madness tournament, right? And it's like, this is kind of like a 16 seed playing a 1 seed.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I would say we get to a second round. This is like an 8 seed facing a 1 seed.
Okay.
Okay, is that a little better? Okay, because you got like a 6. I mean, We're not talking, I mean, we're not going up against like, what's this,
I think a 1 or a 16 would
What's
kind
it-
of be like a Fairhaven against a Diamond, maybe.
what's the team, LeBron James' son, Sierra Nevada or something?
Sierra Canyon High School.
Yeah, okay, if we're playing Sierra Canyon, then that's a 16
That's
versus,
a
okay.
different story.
Yeah, so. That's Petter along the baseline, is left wide open. That's going to give Case the lead again.
He's got 16.
16 points.
2 rebounds, not 2 points, no way.
Incredible effort from Case.
Yeah.
I really am just surprised. And a travel call on Fairhaven. That could have been a foul on top of that,
Could have
but
been an offensive, yeah, either way it would have been Case ball.
Case will just take the travel there.
Yeah.
I mean, have to settle for it. High pass controlled by Moniz. Actually, that was Kate, and that's Moniz. To Levesque. Is he going to shoot a 3? He thought about it. I think he wants to shoot it. He's got his couple members of the JV team fired up. 3.5 minutes. Case might try to take as much time off the clock as they can. Sutcliffe to Levesque. He has Caton open, doesn't take it. Levesque over to Sutcliffe. He's going to have to shoot it. He does, and it's a shot clock violation. The rebound goes to Fairhaven anyway. The Manch with the ball for Fairhaven. We're in crunch time now, 3:15 to go. Whew, my heart's going. I'm not even playing. 43-41. We're looking at what would be an enormous upset if Case can pull this off. Shot is up. It's no good. And the rebound is brought down by Case. Coach Jan Wenzel pleading with his team. Slow down. Do not force anything.
No.
Take as
Especially
much.
right now, you can't force any shots.
Take time off the clock. Caton gonna drive. He puts up a floater. Does not get it to go. Not a bad look, but he did not get it. Fairhaven left wide open for 3 off the back of the rim, and the rebound is bounced around. That was kind of lucky. It goes right to Barabee. Almost a travel there. And a foul on the baseline. Foul's going to be on Caton.
It's his third.
It's his third. More subs coming in for Fairhaven. Connor Rose,
For Case.
Alex De Almeida, the same. This is the first game I think I've ever seen where the same 5 players have played the whole game. I honestly can't remember a time as Kantara quickly puts it in to tie it.
And that really says something about a basketball team. If you have the same players play for all 32 minutes.
And it's tipped away. That was not a good pass by Sutcliffe. DeRochers, he's going to shoot it. No good. And it's tipped around and controlled by Caton. And Levesque going to pull it down. Actually, that was the match, not DeRochers. I'm sorry for Fairhaven with that shot. 2 minutes to go. It's tied at 43. Brady, we're going to be in for a great finish, I would hope.
Absolutely.
Levesque got a drive, lost it, got it back to Caton. He puts it up, no good. And it's saved on the baseline by DeManch. Under 2 minutes to go. Looking to drive, now passing it out is Fairhaven. This is crunch time, minute 40. Kantara puts it in. Dylan Kantara gives Fairhaven the lead, 45-43. To the corner to Petter. Thought about a shot. He ends up getting it out to Caton. To Levesque, minute and 24. Wow, Brady, this is intense. Levesque gonna drive. He puts it up, and it goes. Alex Levesque has tied it. A minute and 10 to go. 45-45. Wow, I'm gonna see some timeouts called soon, I would think.
Yep.
The Manch with the ball, just quick passing for Fairhaven. Case going back to that zone. Under a minute left. The Manch gonna shoot it, and in and out. It's no good. Rebound by Moniz. 47 seconds. Moniz lost it. Timeout. And a timeout called by Coach Dan Wenzel.
Smart timeout. That's all I really have to say. Smart timeout. Give these guys a rest. Draw up something. Maybe get Levesque or Petter open for a corner 3. I don't know, but that's a lot of credit to Dan Wenzel. Smart timeout with 44.5 seconds left.
45-45. 44.6 seconds to go in this game. I gotta say, even if Fairhaven pulls this out, this was a heck of an effort.
Yes.
I am just incredibly proud of the effort that this very short-handed Case team has gone into this game. The same 5 players against an 11-1 Fairhaven team. A game that people thought, 20, 30-point win for Fairhaven. This is...
The game's tied with less than a minute to go.
This is something.
That's just, it's incredible.
6-6 Case team, 11-1 Fairhaven.
It's just, I don't really know. Like, I usually give examples of what Case needs to do better, what Fairhaven needs to do better. The main thing is that they just can't turn the ball over. That's for both teams.
Right.
Both teams have played an almost perfect game.
At least on the defensive side.
Especially with the short-handed Case team. This is incredible.
44.6 seconds. 22 seconds on the shot clock. If you are watching this game live on our Swansea Cable Access Facebook page, hope you're enjoying watching as much as Brady and I are enjoying announcing this. This is right up there with that girls game against Westport earlier
Oh
this
my
year.
God, that was awesome.
22 seconds. Case needs to find a way to get this in, and it's tipped and controlled by Fairhaven. I don't think that's what the coach drew up. It's dotted around and a out of bounds off of Case. Fairhaven keeps the ball. New shot clock. Timeout called by Fairhaven.
That's big for Case. Big for Case.
Try to reset. 37.7 seconds after that sequence.
Fairhaven looked lost over there. They looked lost. Again, calm them down. Coach Wensley is going to draw something up defensively. I know him. Coach Antonio, I imagine he'll draw up maybe a different inbounds play, something offensively to get that last second bucket if need be.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gassed right now and not even
Student
playing.
section has risen.
Student section is up on their feet.
How Coach Wensley's jacket is still on,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I mean, this is the first game I've ever seen it last the whole game.
We have a videographer next to us. He just said that it is a miracle, and Cooper, I agree with you.
I've been at Case games for years. I've been watching, filming, and it's still on. This is a miracle. Of all the things that have surprised me the most tonight, it's the fact that that jacket is still on him. Brady's making an attempt to get the crowd pumped up. Woo! 37.7 seconds. Fairhaven with a stack and trying to get the ball in here. 45-45.
Running a
and
stack.
they do underneath. And offensive foul ball.
Oh my God!
That was a push off there on Alex D. Almeida. Wow.
I gotta stand for the next 35 seconds.
Shot clock is
This
reset.
is crazy.
Case might hold this for the final shot, or at least try to. Caton over to Levesque, trying to get it over. Levesque gonna bring it over. 20 seconds to Sutcliffe. And it's in! He got it!
Wow.
Case with the lead. 20 seconds.
Play defense. That's all they gotta do. Come on. Play
15
defense.
seconds. Ferry's trying to get a shot off. 2-point lead for Case. 10 seconds. This would be amazing.
He wants a timeout.
And a timeout called by Coach Antonio with 7.3 seconds remaining in the game. Coach Antonio not happy with the officials right now.
Yeah, he called it about like 2 seconds after he wanted the timeout. But this student section's pumped. I'm pumped. Everybody's pumped. Our JV players are
47 to
pumped.
45 is the score.
Never in a million years would I predict, all right, not a million, more like 100 years would I have predicted this to be the score.
I mean, it wasn't like it was going to be insurmountable. I mean, they weren't favored, but they still have the lead. 47-45, 7.3 seconds remaining here in the game. Fairhaven looking to avoid a huge upset. Kings looking to pull the upset. The same 5 players that played the whole game for Case. as Fairhaven will get the ball in. A timeout called now by Coach Dan Wenzel. Same thing, maybe trying to. So Coach Antonio trying to get some clarity from the officials on something right now. I'm out of breath. I don't know what to say.
Yep. Absolutely.
This rapid fire timeouts, I mean, we might be looking at overtime if...
That would be amazing if we went into overtime.
I graduated from here in 2009. I was the cameraman for many years. Took a little bit of time off. I did broadcasting on and off, not really as much as I did until the last 3 years. All the years I've ever been here, I've seen exactly one overtime game. One overtime game. Wow. It was a boys' game. I don't remember who it was against. It was probably 6, 7 years ago. I honestly don't remember. So we might be in for another overtime game here.
I'm shaking. This is crazy.
So Fairhaven to get this in, as I'll come to my feet as well. As Peyton DeManch will attempt to get it in for Fairhaven, 7.3 seconds. A little bit of trickery going on for Case as Ramu now going to get it in. Defense chant going on from the student section. It goes to DeManch, it's tipped away by Levesque. Staunch defense, 3 seconds. Fairhaven's going to have to shoot it, and they do. And it is, oh my goodness, it counts.
They may want to review that. They may want to review that.
I think that counted.
May want to review that. I don't know. I think they will. I don't know. And look, I thought he got it off a second, like a tenth of a second late. I don't know.
So Fairhaven seems to think it counted. Wow,
we're going to overtime.
We're going to overtime. I jinxed it. 47-47 to the end of regulation. So we go to overtime. So it's a shortened period in overtime. Same rules, same fouls still apply. Everything's the same. Wow.
I am in shock.
Believe that was Barabee that put that up and
that
in.
Was, I don't even know.
I
think it was. I'll mark it for Barabee just in case.
It's like the, what was it?
I think it was.
Reminds me of the NC State shot against Houston there. Fell just short of the basket, then it was slammed home from years ago. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Coach Dan Wenzel's laughing. He knew it. He knew that counted. Oh, man, Brady. What a...
Everybody on your feet. Come on, Case.
You can stand up. I'm going right back to where I was before. Back to the opening tip for overtime, and now it's controlled by Case.
That's what you got to stress. Nothing. This is a new game.
4
Play
minutes.
your game, do your job. That's what
4
both
minutes
these
to
teams
go
have
in the
to
game.
do.
Levesque to Petter for 3. It's an air ball, and it's out of bounds. And Fairhaven will get the ball. Boy, Fairhaven's fired up now.
That's all. Yeah. That's all they gotta do is just do your job.
DeManch gets it over for the Blue Devils. 3.5 to go here in overtime. Tied at 47. Rose to DeManch to Barabee. He's going to drive over. A lot of quick passing. Case still going with that zone defense. That great zone defense. DeManch going to shoot it, and it's around and no good. It's tipped around, and a stolen play by Levesque. Good clean play. Levesque to Caton. He's going to drive. Caton to Levesque. He thought about a 3. Now we'll shoot it. No good. And rebound controlled there by the Blue Devils. That was removed, tipped away, stolen by Levesque. Levesque on the baseline and a foul there.
They'll shoot 2. That's huge. That's huge. That is Peyton's 4th foul. Coach Antonio Smart. He'll sit for a little while.
Levesque to the line for a couple of free throws. So I believe everything's a 1-and-1.
No, this is 2 because they're in the double bonus.
I mean a double bonus from here on out.
Bonus plus double bonus. Either way, they're shooting 2.
Levesque makes the free throw. And he got them both. Clutch free throws from Levesque. 49-47, first points of overtime. Demanche, quick passing going up to the top. That's removed back to Demanche. Rose gonna shoot it for Fairhaven, around and no good. It's controlled, and the shot and a foul there.
Oh, that looks like a travel.
That was Derby. Lost his glasses briefly on that. They kind of fell down low under his nose. Derby to the line for a couple free throws for Fairhaven. First one is no good. This place is loud. The second free throw also no good. It's controlled by Levesque and a foul on Fairhaven. And it's going to be on Rose. Well, if you're watching this on our Swansea Cable Access Facebook page, do apologize about the noise. That was on Rose.
Who was that foul on? Was that on Kantara?
That was on Kantara, yes. Sutcliffe's free throw was good.
Now this is a smart timeout. The objective of this timeout is
Fairhaven coach needs to watch him. He doesn't get a technical.
He's going to watch himself. Make sure he doesn't get a tech. But the objective of this timeout, ladies and gentlemen, is to ice your shooter. Right? If you don't know what that is, just shot the first free throw, made it in, especially in crunch time. You're down by 3, right? Fairhaven can easily come back. Sutcliffe maybe not going to have the same, feel for the ball that he did earlier. Coach Antonio and Coach Wenzel both going to draw things up offensively, defensively, on the inbound. I don't know, but that's smart basketball by Coach Jason Antonio.
To call that timeout right. So it's 50-47. Let me just do a quick point breakdown while I have a chance. Alice Levesque leading season second K scores with 14 points. Keegan Monas has 3. Hayden Caton has 3. Nathan Petter with 16. Jared Sutcliffe with 12. Fairhaven's got a lot of scores. Dylan Cantar has 8. Connor Rose has 6. Alex De Almeida has 8. Logan Barabee has 8. Reese Yantunes with 6. Peter Joseph Jr. has 3. Dominic Ramu has 4. And Cameron Saab has 4. Sutcliffe's got one more free throw coming here. And it's good. He got them both. That gives Case a 4-point lead.
Sutcliffe's got 15.
Case staunch defense is holding firm here. A lot of defensive chants going on in the gym right now around me. But the defense is still holding firm here. Fairhaven not getting anything, knocked away by Caton. Picked up there by Fairhaven. Case is giving them nothing. 3-pointer from the corner, it's no good. And the rebound, and underneath, out of bounds, off of Fairhaven. Actually, the other official's going to come talk to him. I think it was off of.
No, it was off of Fairhaven. Should be Case ball.
Actually going to stay with Fairhaven. They're going to reverse that.
I don't know.
I thought it was off of Fairhaven personally, but
too. It's all right.
I mean, never mind. I thought it was off of Case. I stand corrected. So the officials get together. They correct the error. Stays with Fairhaven. New shot clock. Under 2 minutes to go. Fairhaven has scored in overtime. Wow, what a hustle play by Monas. To the corner is Fairhaven. Long pass up. Trying to get something working here. There's nothing there. And puts it up around and in. That was Ramu. He hasn't scored in a while. Inbounds pass goes to Levesque, back to a 2-point lead, minute and a half remaining. Bonus to Petter, he's been quiet for a while. Petter to Caton to Levesque. Minute 26, Petter with the ball. Looks like Fairhaven going with another zone look here. Case has running out of time on the shot clock. Levesque gonna dish it over to Monahan. Monahan might have to shoot it. He puts it up and in! Keegan Monahan, 4-point lead for Case, a minute remaining here in overtime. Fairhaven trying to get some sort of look. I'll just let the energy in the gym right now say everything for me. To the lane and a foul, and that's gonna be a shooting foul.
Yeah.
Foul's gonna be on Sutcliffe.
Sutcliffe, his third, team 6.
His third and the team 6. Removed to the line for a couple free throws here. And he got the first one.
Dominic Rameau, one of those guys, he's automatic at the free throw line. Very seldom is he gonna miss.
And he got them both. Back to a 2-point game, 53-51. Coach Antonio telling his players not to foul. That was dangerous, but he gets it to Caton. Caton back to Levesque. Excellent ball handle. He's the one you want to have the ball.
Run the clock.
20-second difference between the shot clock, and he lost it. And it was tipped away. It's actually tipped away. Levesque gonna drive, dishes it to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe gonna put it up and in! Wow! Sutcliffe, his Case a 4-point lead, 16 seconds and a foul on Case there. Blocking foul, that's gonna be a bonus. That's the 4th on Caton, the team's 7th.
Yeah, Hayden's gotta be careful. Fairhaven in the bonus.
And the free throw is good from Rameau. 55-52.
Surprised when Coach Wenzel not calling the timeout. There we go, timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Martin. Jason Antonio. Well, I didn't have any breath left at the 4th quarter. Now we're almost the end of overtime.
Yeah.
55-52, 16.7 seconds. Rameau coming up for one more free throw. And Case will attempt to get the ball in, and I imagine Fairhaven will attempt to foul, which means you do not want, if you're Fairhaven, Alex Levesque to have the ball when you foul him, because he'll probably make at least one of the free throws.
Yeah. Most of the time it is too, but I don't know. I'm excited for the finish.
This is the most exciting game I've seen here in a long time.
This one, and I think the Westport
girls game this year was
that was fun.
In that game, Case was down by 4 points. And Keegan Moniz's sister, Jamie, went to the lane, hit the shot, got fouled, hit the free throw. Then Riley Fitzgerald came up,
stole the ball,
put it in, and then Westport came down, had a look, missed the shot. That was a thriller. This is a thriller too. So one more free throw coming up for Fairhaven.
Monahan Gymnasium gonna get loud. Very, very fast.
Officials are talking about something right now. One more free throw for Rameau. And he made it.
He already shot two.
He already shot 2.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a confusion with the official. There we go, 55-53.
I think the timeout threw everybody off.
All right, this is rightfully so, an inbounds pass for Case, and they get it to Levesque. Levesque dodges the move with the moves, and a foul there on Fairhaven.
That's on Logan Barabee, his second.
Yep.
Levesque gonna go to the line for 2.
That's the guy who wanted the line.
No. He's almost automatic.
Rose Hills shoot 2.
Everybody gonna get quiet.
Is that Fairhaven? That got the free throw.
Levesque's got 15 points and 5 rebounds.
Second free throw coming up for Levesque. So make it a 4-point game if he gets it. And it's in, he got it! 16 points for Levesque. JCHS has to not foul, anything but foul, do not foul.
Nope.
Ramu gonna shoot it, no good. Rebound controlled by Sutcliffe, and a foul. 4.3 seconds. Brady, it's gonna happen!
That just about does it.
Number 20 received 2, his first team limit.
Wow. Oh, man. Sutcliffe.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw from Sutcliffe, no good.
Right. That's okay. Sutcliffe's got 17 points and 9 rebounds.
Second one is around and no good. 2 seconds. That shot is in. That does it. They did it. Jesus pulled it off. Score 57 to 53. What a game.
What a game.
From Case.
I can't believe
And
they
that'll
did
do it. Final score 57 to 53. Brady, it was an honor to call this game with you.
Absolutely.
Let's just end it right now. This is Tyler Clark, Swansea Cable Access Channel 9, along with Brady Kudo. We're pleased to bring you this fantastic basketball game. Case advanced to 7-6 on the year, and Fairhaven dropped to 11-2. So this is Tyler Clark signing off, and we will see you next time.